Welcome back to RWBY. This is Volume 8, Episode 6, Midnight. The description just says, it's time. And I hate that. I actually hate that. Last time was Amity getting that all set up. And Penny got hacked into, rebooted probably. Yang and Ren and Jean found some river of Grimm that was leading to the city, so I don't know what's going on with that storyline. And then Ruby's group is just hanging out at Schnee Manor. I don't know. I'm very nervous for this episode. Let's get into it and find out. Okay. Cinder? Flashback? Is it time to learn her backstory? Is that why? That's what it's time for?
I'll take her.
Glass unicorn?
Come now.
Wondering if there's a Prince Charming, if this is the ball, you know. And Cinderella, you know, I'm trying to put together all the parts of Cinderella's story. There's the stepsisters, okay. Ooh.
You're to make sure the laundry is folded, the dishes are spotless, and the floors are clean enough to eat off of.
Damn.
Food?
Now hurry and get to your chores. The floor looks filthy.
God damn.
Clean the linens, sweep the floors, shut your mouth and do your chores. Scrub the dishes in the sink. No one said that you should think. Shine the silver, wash the clothes, and when you're finished, darn the socks, draw my bath, fetch my slippers, fill my glass, and rub my feet. Hurry up, you're so slow, you're no good. I hope you know that your life is of no use, and the truth is that no one's ever loved you.
I don't know if I want a Cinder backstory. Like, we need it, but I don't know if I want Cinder empathy, rather. You know, because we know what she turns into.
Nice, huh? Look at that.
You missed a spot.
Oh my god. We don't serve faunas? Okay, well.
Now that wasn't
Damn.
like, was it? I suggest you remember your place. Say it!
Without you,
I am nothing.
All right, what gives? Someone took my damn sword.
I apologize for the inconvenience. We'll help you look for it.
Okay, she takes out Huntsman's swords.
No, that's not yours, is it?
Girl!
I'm not here to hurt you. seen you around.
Ooh,
And I think
Colossus?
it's safe to say you're not getting the most fair treatment. Yeah? I can't really blame you for what you're thinking.
You don't know what
But hurting them isn't going to make your life any better. You could run, but you're gonna be running for the rest of your life. Or you could find another way to handle it.
Like you? You can do whatever you want. Go wherever you want.
How old are you?
10.
And you want to be like us. You want to be a huntress. Then we've got about 7 years
For what?
to train you for the huntsman exam.
He's not gonna come back one day. Fuck. Man. I don't know how to feel. Like, I don't want to feel empathy for her because she's a bad person. But I think it's important to know why she became a bad person. Yep. Okay, he's still here. He's gonna not come back one day, though. That's all that's gonna happen.
Just a few more years and you won't need your guardian's permission. You'll be free.
Mom, come quick! We found something! It's Cinder! She has a weapon!
Oh my god. It's almost midnight.
Hello? Anyone?
Oh. Because he did come back. Does she kill him on accident?
You're right. Without you, I am nothing. But because of you, I am everything.
Ah, shit.
Cinder.
God damn it. I did this for you.
I don't have to run now.
God, for real? What the fuck?
That's all you'll ever do.
Shit. Oh, shit. Already? Okay. They're both knocked out of their aura. Don't drop your guard down. Damn, look at that scar on her neck.
You're awake. I was so worried. How are you feeling?
You brought me back here. We failed.
Cinder, you were hurt. I was just trying to help.
I think she's had enough help. Besides, she went against our queen. I'd be careful who you back.
Cinder's hunch was right. If we'd had support, then maybe we would
Would
have.
you stop trying to protect her already? She doesn't care about you.
Both of you, get out. I'll let you know when you're needed next.
Yeah, about that.
I don't take orders from
Salem's
you
got
anymore.
other plans for me. I'm not gonna be taking orders from you anymore.
I had a feeling. I had a feeling he was gonna take over her spot.
She wants everyone on the bridge. Something big is about to happen.
Look at that skin grafted freaking grim arm.
I'd like to express again that
Ospen?
this is my burden to bear, not yours.
Oscar.
His grudge
Okay.
is with me.
Damn.
It'll be even worse. He's holding back with me. I can tell.
I understand, I do. But you've done so much already. The least I can do is give you a break and try to get us out of here.
We can't leave yet. This is our chance.
We don't have the relic, Oscar.
Maybe you've taken one too many hits.
Salem. She knows she can't take on the whole world at once. So she doesn't. She has her followers work their way in, sabotaging us from the inside out.
Maybe we should do the same. We certainly are similar, you and I. Maybe we have been presented with an opportunity.
How are you gonna
Oscar,
sabotage?
You don't need to fight
Wait
this
in.
war, kid. Tell me what I need, and we can be done.
Hello, Hazel.
Coward! All this time, it could have been you, but you let him suffer. Now, tell us how this damn lamp works. The boy has suffered enough.
Why do you follow her? I know. I know how you see me. But her? Look at what she does. How is she the answer? Why not stop her?
Right.
Salem.
That's what I'm
can't
talking about.
Be stopped. She's a force of nature. I've seen it firsthand.
Oh no.
You.
Don't take. Oh my god.
You send children to their deaths for a cause that you know has no victory, no end.
Someone has to try. Salem isn't a force of nature because Salem can be fought. Unless she brings the relics together. If that happens.
Ozma,
So they don't know
you
that.
have wonderful timing. The show is about to begin.
So they don't know what she's really doing. They I guess it makes sense because Emerald or Mercury before was like, my new world order. I'm gonna be a top dog. There's no new world order, so I guess they don't realize.
We have good news. Tyrion has heard from our dear colleague Watts.
Damn it, stupid.
Although he remains in captivity, it seems that he has worked with Ironwood to gain some control over the puppet masquerading as the Winter Maiden. I suppose he remains useful after all. Speaking of which...
Ooh.
Cinder. He chose
Shit.
to disobey my specific instructions. Just to fail again. And I've realized... it's all my fault. You've fought your whole life unwaveringly for what you want, and here I am holding you back, instead of lifting you up. You deserve so much more than I've given you.
The fuck?
Go to Atlas. Recover Watts. He can lead you to the girl. Whether you or my hound get to her first, you will finally have the Winter Maiden's power, and I will have my staff.
You'll only be helping her bring about the end for all of you!
Sorry I'm not talking much, but
Too late.
I'm just trying to take in.
Did the hack just not work? How do we even know we can trust Watts?
We have confirmed visual of her leaving Amity. She appeared to be
Y'all dumbasses.
This is why I don't trust technology.
None of you even watched Watts.
Time searching for broken junk.
Enough. You're Atlas Elite. Act like it.
Ma'am? We're picking up an open comms broadcast.
Play it.
It's headed straight for Mantle. I repeat, a large, massive Grim is headed straight for Mantle. Please, anyone.
Is that John? Yep.
Great. You guys.
Did you hear our message? It's right there. We need to hurry.
Where's Penny?
Are you serious right now? There are people in danger.
There are people in danger because you kids are acting selfish and...
Look at the goddamn river of Grimm, okay? Focus on that first. What is happening? No. What? What? What the fuck? It wasn't a river of Grimm, it was a Grimm that was a river? I'm confused. Okay, time to go, bitches.
It's time.
No, it's not. No. Shit. I feel like this episode's gonna end soon. I don't. I'm sorry. Hello? What? God. Where do we start? I'm still fucked up about this freaking river. Was it like the Grimm pools that, you know, back in wherever the home base is, and it just spawns Grimm? Is that what that is? We've kind of set a precedent now of, I don't know, Omega class Grimm are able to birth other Grimm. We saw it with the Wyvern Kevin and with this Monstro whale thing. So I guess that part I'm okay. Like, that part, it doesn't make sense, but like, it makes sense. This river though, that's what's, oh my god, it I don't have the words right now. Going back to Oz's plan, I guess the idea is we turn Hazel, or like anyone who will listen, because apparently they don't know what Salem really wants. Because he seems kind of confused. Like, he was like, well, you bring all four together, and Hazel's like, what? So I guess there is a plan there. You know, tell the truth. You know, turn people. And I'm okay with a Hazel. I know in a lot of the shows I'm watching right now, I'm talking about redemption arcs for characters. I'm okay with the Hazel redemption arc. I think his reason for being on Salem's side is the dumbest out of everyone. Out of the four, well, you know, like Emerald is dumb. Emerald's got a dumb reason, but like Mercury doesn't. Well, Mercury has a dumb reason, but he's stupid. So his is like, it fits. Whereas Hazel, I think, is smarter than some of the other characters, and his motivation does not match his intelligence level, if that makes sense. You know, like, I feel like he's rational enough to recognize that being with Salem is not the way if he actually knew the full truth. So I'm okay with him having a redemption arc. I don't think he's done anything terrible yet. He's been an antagonist, but he's not like Tyrion, who is just straight up murked people. You know, he's not like Watts, who is actively still trying to undermine everything. You know, Hazel has just been a pawn almost, and he's been like a noble one too. You know, he's protected Emerald on a couple of occasions, just because she's young and like kind of like a lost puppy kind of thing. You know, I feel like he's got a noble side to him, so I'm okay with. I kind of want him to be redeemed and to work with us. And kind of tangentially related to that, I didn't vocalize it at all, but I was just thinking about like how I didn't know if I wanted to say it, but I'm gonna bring it up. So I know the show is very female focused, you know, and I'm okay with that. Like, I've enjoyed all of the seasons so far, and I think all of the characters are very well developed by now. And I was just kind of thinking about how we have Cinder, Emerald, and Neo. All three are very in tumultuous position. I don't know what the word is. They're sort of in a weird state right now where they're like, will they, won't they, with being on Salem's side. So anyways, my point was, I just kind of found it weird that we are getting, there are male characters in the show, but they're not. See, it's hard to say because it doesn't make sense. Because like I was trying to say, like, the male characters aren't as well developed as the female characters, and on the one hand, that's fine because, again, you know, feminism and, you know, just the state of the world. You know, we need strong female characters, and so if the show has to pile it on one side and not have developed characters on the other side, that's fine. You know, I mean, there's an overabundance of shows. Even in Rooster Teeth, you know, Red versus Blue is 99% male characters, and they've been doing better at introducing female characters, but like freaking the first 5 seasons, even there's Tex. That's it. Sheila, I guess. But you know, the point is, like, I shouldn't gripe about it because of that. I think it was just really delving into this show in particular. I think it's kind of weird / a little problematic, a little not, that the male characters are so one-dimensional, because we have female characters who are heroes, we have female characters who are villains. It's pretty evenly distributed that way, you know, and even the villains are very complex characters. We got Salem here, who is the big bad, but she's also got these very twisted ideals, and she's like a godlike figure. You know, there's a lot of depth that we've delved into, and back in Volume 6. We have Cinder, who is slowly becoming more and more muddled, and you know, especially with this episode, I really don't want a redemption arc for her. I kept saying it. I just want her to be the villain, because I feel like we can't forgive her for killing Pyrrha off. And, you know, Penny came back, but she also did kill Penny. So there's all that going on with her baggage. With Neo, you know, a very complex character in that, you know, she's mute, which is something we don't really see in media a lot. Also just how strong she is, but also just the way that she is willing to shift sides at the turn of a coin. You know, she was originally with Roman. Once Volume 3 happens, she's out of the picture for a little bit. She comes back just to fight Cinder. Cinder eventually talks her down. She joins up with Cinder for a little bit, but she's really iffy about it. So there's a lot of complexities to where her loyalties lie there. Emerald, same thing. We've seen instances of her being like, is this the right thing to do? Why are we here? I'm just here for Cinder, not Salem, but is it worth being with Cinder? You know, like, there's some complexities there. We shift over to the male characters. We have characters like Jean and Ren, who are pretty complex. Oscar, obviously. Not going to get into the details of those ones, but, you know, we have some pretty well developed ones there. They're not the focus this season, so it's well, Oscar is getting a little bit of focus because of his situation. Point is, we got those three. Ironwood, we'll see how long he lasts. I feel like he's turning more and more into a stereotypical dictator villain. I feel like he was a lot more complex in previous volumes, and then now that he's just full evil, it's kind of like, okay, well, here he is now. And then we have characters like Tyrion, he's fun. I'm not going to deny it. He's a fun character for the show. He's not really, there's nothing going on up here. Okay. Watts, same thing. Fun character for the show. It's a nice little foil to Tyrion, who is very much a pawn in that sense, to keep up the chess metaphors. I'm calling everyone a pawn, so. But he's very much, the loyal knight, I guess. We have Watts, who is very much, I feel like he's like a bishop kind of. But point is, like, those two, Tyrion and Watts, are very good villains, but that's all they are. They're just villains. Whereas, again, on the female side of things, we got Cinder, Emerald, and Neo, who are all villains, but they also have this sort of anti-hero kind of quality to them. Mercury, another villain. He's just evil because he wants to be evil. Like, we literally heard him right from his mouth in Volume 6. He was like, you guys wanted an assassin, I'm an assassin. Here I am. And I'm like, okay, get some dreams, boy. Like, so, again, I like his character design. I don't think he's complex or compelling that much. He's good in a fight. Okay, fun. But whereas Hazel, I feel like they have the opportunity to actually make him more compelling. He's back in Volume 4 when we didn't know anything about him. I was very intrigued by his character, just even by his appearances. He didn't really do much, but he was just like an imposing figure, and we could tell that he was soft-spoken. Whatever the phrase is, like, speak softly and carry a large stick or whatever. He's gentle giant almost kind of thing. Then we go to Volume 5, I believe it is, where they have the showdown at Haven, and we sort of delve into why he is evil, and it's kind of a letdown for me. It's like, okay, your sister died, I guess, but why do you join up with the ultimate villain of the whole show? Like, that doesn't make sense to me. So I'm glad that we're getting a second chance opportunity here to really explore why he's with her. And I guess we're seeing that he doesn't know the full truth. And again, I'm sure this spent like 5 or 10 minutes monologue right now about why, but basically I'm hopeful / intrigued on where they go with Hazel, because right now I feel like their male villains are very, I'm evil because I want to be, and that's fine, but it doesn't really add any compelling story elements to it. Whereas the female villains are like, I'm evil because I want power, I've been shit on my whole life, I had nothing, I'm evil because the circumstances right now are the best for me to be evil, but if something else happens, I might turn good. They have all these different subtleties to them, whereas I'm just kind of looking for more from the male side. And again, not that it has to happen, because like I said, even Rooster Teeth themselves, they've done it on the flip side, where 90% of their cast is male, so it doesn't really need to happen. But that's just something I've noticed for some reason. This episode, I was just like thinking about it before it started. I was like, well, it kind of feels weird that we have, there are male characters here, but they don't do much. The female characters, even, I'm backtracking on myself. Anyways, what else happened in this episode? We got to learn Cinder's backstory. It was pretty. I don't think anything revolutionary happened. It was kind of the blanks that we needed to be filled in, that we kind of had been hypothesizing, theorizing about for a while now. But it was good to have it like concrete. This is what happened. Especially, I think, really helps to inform her character that Cinder, even though she was shown kindness by this, I'm going to call him Prince Charming, even though she was shown kindness by Prince Charming, Cinder still chose to go down the violent, destructive path. You know, she could have waited or whatever, like he was trying to tell her, just wait. You know, 7 years is a long time. I get it. You know, I'm not saying, excuse me, I'm not saying her choices were bad. I'm just saying she had choices and she chose a, you know, like there was 2 ways this story was going to end. It was either she's going to wait until she's 17, join up with the huntsman, you know, something like that happens, and then her turn to evil is later on in life, or what happened here. She kills them. She's evil from the get-go. You know, she's evil from the young age. So it's cool that we're getting that tidbit of information. I think that's the most important part of her backstory, to be honest, is that, again, she has options. Like, she has choices in her life, and she's choosing the wrong ones, at least from what I think are the wrong ones. You know, like from a moralistic standpoint, you know, obviously if someone's in a situation like that, you can't blame them for going to those lengths, such as killing, you know, people that are abusing you. But I'm just saying, there was definitely the option. There was definitely other ways that she could have went about it. So it's nice that we're getting complexities for her. But again, I've made my point. So thanks for watching. Let me know what you guys thought. I'd love to hear your thoughts about this, because I don't know if I'm just making stuff up now, or if someone else kind of has these thoughts about the male villains, and with Cinder especially too. I think that would be, you know, I'm excited to jump into some other reactions to see what they think about Cinder's backstory here, because I think it is important that we finally get to know it. Oh my god, is there one more episode before the hiatus, or is this the last one? Because I don't I'm very nervous. Anyways, thanks for watching. I'll talk with you next video. Bye.